Hey guys, Theo Joe Tech here, and I have something really awesome to talk to you about, Hololens. I did try it at E3, so let's just jump right in. I got a lot to say about it. So at E3, I did the Halo 5 experience, which was the HoloLens demo. Now, if you were going to just wait for this demo, it was like several hours, like 2 to 3 hours, and then they just cut off the line. It filled up immediately after the conference started each day, but I was actually able to get a special appointment. So basically what happens is when you get near the front of the line, they actually measure your interpupillary distance with a little thing. It's a common, machine, but they gave me a little card, wrote it on there, so when you go in, they actually adjust your IPD to the HoloLens. It's going to be different for every person. So we get in, and of course, they don't allow filming or photos or anything like that. You basically sit with maybe 10 people, and you sit on a bench. They put you up one by one, adjust your thing, and then they tell you to get up and turn left and go to the waypoint. So you turn left, and there is a frickin' Halo waypoint floating in midair, just as you would expect in the video game. Now, it didn't really look like a physical object per se. It was clear that it was a hologram, but it was pretty opaque. It almost had like a metallic, shiny, what you would expect a hologram to look like, kind of in the movies. Sort of looked like that a little bit, but not like transparent. So basically you walk towards this thing, and the field of view is, it's workable. It's not big. But what would happen if you looked off to the side? There would actually be an arrow staying in the field of view that would kind of point you in the right direction, pointing where to look. Kind of like in a video game, if you're pointing in the wrong direction, there's an arrow in the screen that tells you where to turn. It was like that, except in real life. So it was really neat, actually. Like, it was completely intuitive. I knew exactly where to look. And then once you're looking at it, you saw it, it was like, what? And you just naturally kind of walk towards it. So it was really awesome. Now, after you get to the waypoint, a staff member tells you to look at this window. Now, it looks like a real window would look if you're looking through one. If you stand further back or get closer, your view through the window gets bigger or smaller. You can look around the corners of the window. So if you look really far over, you can see around the edge and see more, and look around this side, and there is no latency at all. Like, the tracking in this is amazing, considering the fact that it's all outward. There's no external tracking going on, which I think is incredible, because just from what the HoloLens is projecting out, it's able to know where the window is, or the virtual window, where you are, and how the window should look based on the relationship between the two, which is, it's crazy to think about how it really does this. Now, the actual scene through the window was a hangar with ships taking off and stuff flying by, and it was actually really cool. And even though it was a hologram, like I said, they're pretty opaque. There was a surface where the actual window was, but you couldn't see it. So it's not like the projection was semi-transparent and it looked like you were looking through a hologram. It actually looked like you were looking through a window. Then after a little while, the virtual hatch closed, and you walk into this room around a table. And after the other people doing the demo show up, they tell you to stand around this thing and look at the middle. And there is a hologram that comes out and basically gives you instructions on how to play Halo 5, the map, because that's what you do afterwards. I wasn't really sure what was going to happen afterwards. I was like, are they going to have us do this mission like with HoloLens on? But basically, it's just for the briefing you have HoloLens on, and then after that, they shuffle you into a room and you play Halo 5 on the Xbox. But in the meantime, the instruction and briefing looked really cool. I mean, it was like exactly like you would expect some sci-fi movie to have. Like, in the middle of the table, the map rises out of the ground and the waypoints just appear. And it literally looked like a hologram, exactly as you would expect one would and should look like. Now, for the audio while this is going on, it's really directional. It's in the headset. It's not like, there's earbuds you have to put in or anything. And it really does sound like there's a voice inside your head talking or something like that. It sounds like almost like you're wearing earphones or there's someone talking next to you, but they're obviously not. So the audio is really good. It's clear. I didn't have any issues. It didn't sound like a low fidelity speaker or anything like that. It was great. Now, the demo was totally passive. It didn't include voice commands or anything like that. It was just a do what it tell you kind of experience. And at the end, they actually gave you a little thumb drive, which was cool with some Halo 5 footage on it. So that was a nice touch. I think it was like 8 gigs or something like that. And it actually showed you by projecting a little red dot next to the, I forget what they called it. The thumb drive was right in the actual console, and you just pulled it out, and you got to keep it, so that was nice. Now, more on the hardware, there's a little ring in the back that allowed you to adjust the tightness. I don't think I had it on right because the visor kept dropping down. You know, I didn't have that much time to adjust it, but that's definitely something that was just my problem. And then, of course, with the adjustment, there was 2 rings basically, that the mount with the technology on it, and then like a second angled ring, which, you know, actually supports on your head. So you can adjust both and, you know, adjust the height and angle of the screen and all that. Now on the screen, you could actually see where the effective viewing area was. There was a little bit, it looked like a pane of glass was there, almost like foggy, but, you know, it didn't interrupt your view at all. You could just see that it was there. But other than that, it really didn't obscure any vision. You know, it didn't block anything that wasn't in the view. If there was no hologram there, you could see perfectly, really. Now, the field of view, everyone kind of complains about it, but honestly, considering that everything else about the HoloLens is amazing, I love it. Yes, the field of view definitely isn't great. Borderline good, but not bad. I mean, it's workable is how I would say. But considering that the tracking is awesome without even having any external tracking, and the fact that it can do all that perspective stuff, you know, it's a great device. I mean, it is the future. People are complaining about the field of view, but guess what? This is like nothing we've ever seen before. Like, how can you even complain? And I mean, if you don't want to get one, you don't have to. I'm going to get one because I don't really care. This is awesome technology. I want it. We really don't have a price on this yet. Some people are speculating like $200. It's going to be more than that. I think they said it was going to be significantly more than Xbox One. Now, I'd be surprised if it was over $1,000. So I'm expecting maybe like $700 to $800. Some people have been saying that would probably be something you could expect. At that price, you know, I'd probably save up and get one, to be honest. If it's over $1,000, well, that'd be a tough call. But not for me. I'd still get one just because I'm an early adopter and I loved it. So, you know, I really think that the people who are saying that it's gonna suck haven't tried it. I just think if you try this device, it's hard to not be amazed by it. I think that everyone tries it, even if they moan and groan about the field of view, they're probably still gonna get one. Most people. And that was pretty much my thoughts and experience on it. I wish I could have got some pictures and video, but, you know, I guess for obvious reasons, it's not done yet. They don't want people taking pictures of, you know, a malfunction and using it to slam it. But let me know if you guys have any questions, because I do like to talk about it. I'm sure I forgot to mention something, so if you have any questions about the experience or, you know, how it worked, that kind of thing, I'll be happy to answer it. And of course, I'm going to be personally staying up to date on this, so if there's any big updates, I'll let you guys know. So let me know what you guys think, and be sure to subscribe if you are interested in hearing about more of my E3 stuff. I'm going to be making more videos coming up. I got a lot to talk about. You can also like the video, you know, all that good stuff. And if you want to check out some previous videos, those will be on the right-hand side. You can click them or look in the description as well for the links. Any other links like social media, other channels, that's also in the description if you're interested. Alright, so that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed talking about it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.